Hey there, investors. Semiconductor stocks are on fire. Everyone's talking about Nvidia, Taiwan Semiconductor, the big players. But what about the hidden gems, the companies quietly making waves? That's where Analog Devices comes in. Analog Devices, or ADI, might not be a household name like some of its peers, but don't let that fool you. This company is a powerhouse in the world of analog and mixed-signal semiconductors. These chips are essential. They're the brains behind everything from smartphones and cars to industrial machines and medical devices. So while everyone's chasing the big names, remember that sometimes the real opportunities lie in the companies flying under the radar. Keep reading, and I'll tell you why Analog Devices could be a goldmine waiting to be discovered. Now I know what you're thinking. Jim, why should I care about a company I've barely even heard of? It's a valid question, especially in a market flooded with high-profile tech giants and flashy startups. But sometimes the most promising opportunities lie in the companies that quietly go about their business, steadily building their reputation, and delivering consistent results. That's a fair question. But here's the thing. Analog Devices has a long and impressive track record. This isn't just a company that popped up overnight. They've been a cornerstone in the semiconductor industry for decades. Their historical stock performance speaks volumes about their stability and growth. They've been around for over 50 years, consistently delivering innovative solutions and solid financial performance. From their early days, they've been pioneers in analog and mixed-signal semiconductors, setting industry standards and pushing technological boundaries. Their journey is a testament to their resilience and adaptability in a rapidly evolving market. They're not flashy, they don't make headlines every day, but they get the job done. In a world obsessed with the next big thing, Analog Devices focuses on reliability and quality. Their engineers and technicians work diligently behind the scenes, ensuring that every product meets the highest standards. And in the world of investing, that's what matters. Consistency and reliability often outweigh the allure of quick gains. Investors who understand this principle recognize the value in companies like Analog Devices, which offer steady returns and long-term growth potential. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. This age-old adage holds true in the stock market as well. While some companies may experience rapid volatile growth, Analog Devices exemplifies the benefits of a measured strategic approach. This isn't about chasing the latest fad, it's about finding companies with real staying power. Analog Devices has proven time and again that they can weather market fluctuations and continue to thrive. Their long-term vision and commitment to excellence make them a reliable choice for savvy investors. Analog Devices is like that reliable workhorse that just keeps going, delivering results year after year. Their production lines are a model of efficiency and precision, ensuring that every semiconductor chip they produce is of the highest quality. They're not trying to be the biggest or the loudest, they're focused on what they do best, providing high-quality analog and mixed-signal semiconductors to a wide range of industries. From automotive to healthcare, their products are integral to countless applications, driving innovation and enhancing performance across the board. So the next time you hear about Analog Devices, remember that sometimes the most impactful players are the ones who quietly excel at what they do. Let's talk numbers for a second. This year, the semiconductor sector has been on a tear. Many stocks have seen their prices skyrocket. Nvidia, for example, is up over 200%. But amidst all this volatility, Analog Devices has maintained a more modest profile. Their shares are up about 12% year-to-date. Now I know what you're thinking. Jim, 12% isn't exactly setting the world on fire, and you're right. But here's the thing, in a market as hot as this one, sometimes it's better to be the tortoise than the hare. Remember, what goes up quickly can also come down quickly. Analog Devices' steady performance suggests a company with strong fundamentals and a sustainable growth trajectory. They're not getting caught up in the hype, they're focused on the long game. Section 4. A deep dive into Analog Devices' diverse portfolio. Now, let's talk about what makes Analog Devices truly special. Their incredible diversity and innovation. This isn't your average semiconductor company laser-focused on one specific niche or market. Analog Devices plays in a wide range of fields. They're like the Swiss Army knife of the semiconductor industry. Think about it. Industrial equipment, automotive systems, communications infrastructure, consumer electronics, healthcare devices, you name it, Analog Devices has a hand in it. This broad reach is a massive strength for the company. It means they're not overly reliant on any single market or customer. So, even when one sector might be facing headwinds, another could be booming. This diversification provides a level of stability and resilience that's hard to find in the often volatile semiconductor industry. Section 5. Navigating the Storm: ADI's Q3 2024 Earnings Report. Okay, now let's address the elephant in the room. Analog Devices' recent Q3 2024 earnings report wasn't exactly a home run. Revenue took a 25% dip year over year, and earnings plunged by 37%. Not pretty, I know, but here's the thing. These numbers don't tell the whole story. We're in a unique economic environment right now. Inflation is through the roof, interest rates are climbing, and businesses are tightening their belts. This uncertainty has created a ripple effect across the entire semiconductor industry, and Analog Devices isn't immune to these broader challenges, but don't hit the panic button just yet. Remember, we're looking at the big picture here. Short-term fluctuations are par for the course, especially in a cyclical industry like semiconductors. It's important to look beyond the headlines and understand the underlying factors at play. The semiconductor industry is known for its volatility, with periods of rapid growth followed by downturns. Historically, we've seen similar patterns where companies face short-term challenges but emerge stronger. ADI is no different. The company has a robust strategy in place to navigate these turbulent times. Their focus on innovation and R&D is crucial for long-term success. ADI's diverse product portfolio also provides a buffer against market volatility. With a strong presence in key global markets, ADI is well positioned to capitalize on future opportunities. Customer satisfaction remains high, indicating trust and reliability in ADI's offerings. Analysts believe that the current downturn is temporary and that the market will rebound. Long-term growth prospects for the semiconductor industry remain strong. ADI's commitment to innovation and strategic planning will help them weather this storm. Leadership at ADI is confident in their ability to steer the company through these challenges. Investors are advised to stay the course and focus on the long-term potential. In conclusion, while the Q3 2024 earnings report may seem concerning at first glance, it's essential to consider the broader context and the company's strategic initiatives. ADI has a history of resilience and innovation, and this period is no different. The future looks promising for ADI with numerous opportunities on the horizon. So, let's keep our eyes on the horizon and stay optimistic about what's to come. Section 6. Unraveling the headwinds, weak demand and excess inventory. In this section, we will delve into the challenges faced by Analog Devices and how they are navigating through these turbulent times. So what exactly is going on with Analog Devices? The company, known for its innovative semiconductor solutions, is currently grappling with a couple of significant issues that are impacting its performance. Well, a big part of it comes down to their largest segment, industrial. This segment includes a wide range of applications from factory automation to energy management systems. This sector has been hit particularly hard by the current economic downturn. The slowdown in economic activity has led to reduced investments in new industrial projects and upgrades. Businesses are delaying capital expenditures, and demand for industrial automation and equipment has slowed. Companies are cautious, holding back on spending until they see more stability in the market. On top of that, we've got an inventory glut on our hands. This means that there is more product available than there is demand for it, leading to excess stock. Remember those supply chain disruptions we've all been talking about? The pandemic, geopolitical tensions, and other factors have caused significant delays and bottlenecks in the supply chain. Well, they've led to a buildup of excess inventory across many industries, including semiconductors. Companies ordered more than they needed to avoid shortages, and now they are left with surplus stock. This means companies like Analog Devices are now working through that backlog, which is putting pressure on their near-term sales. They need to clear out this excess inventory before they can ramp up production again. It's a classic case of supply and demand. When supply outstrips demand, prices tend to fall, and that's what we're seeing in the semiconductor market right now. The oversupply is driving prices down, affecting revenue and profitability. When supply outstrips demand, prices tend to fall, and that's what we're seeing in the semiconductor market right now. The oversupply is driving prices down, affecting revenue and profitability. However, this is not a permanent situation. But here's the good news. This situation is temporary. As the economy recovers and demand picks up, the excess inventory will be absorbed and the market will stabilize. Companies like Analog Devices are well positioned to bounce back once the headwinds subside. Section 7. industry-wide challenges, and ADI's unique position. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jim, this all sounds pretty bleak. What makes you so sure things will turn around? Here's the thing, the semiconductor industry is cyclical. It always has been, and it always will be. We go through periods of boom and bust, it's the nature of the beast, but the long-term trajectory for semiconductors remains incredibly strong. We're living in an increasingly digital world. Everything is becoming smarter, more connected, and more reliant on semiconductors. From self-driving cars to artificial intelligence, the applications for these tiny chips are exploding. And guess what? Analog devices is at the forefront of this revolution. Their chips are essential components in all those cutting-edge technologies. So, while they might be facing some short-term headwinds, their long-term growth potential remains firmly intact.